Good morning, good morning. It's Monday. Just going to do a couple of things as everybody starts to join in. Hang on a second. We'll make sure people are being notified. Good morning. Just going to turn that down a bit. Got anyone coming in? Good morning, how you going? All right. There we go. I can see you're coming in now. Awesome. All right, let me just turn down the tunes in the background there. Hit the pause button. Good morning. Oh, there you all are. Gee whiz, it was a bit of a Monday morning for Facebook trying to get up there this morning. Good morning, Georgina. Good morning, Beck. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Elise. Lovely to see you. I've just got to hide a couple of notifications that pop up on my screen and distract me. Yay, Kirsty! Good morning. You've made it live. Awesome. That's so cool. Very, very cool. Awesome. All right. So just bear with me a second while I say, Nanan, happy Monday. I was waiting for that next one to come through. So as people start to come through, I'll say good morning to you. So please let me know where you're from. Most of you I can see who I know now, and it's really lovely to see you again. And I love that you guys just keep staying in flow and staying motivated and staying inspired and staying in the high vibes. Oh, your live's not working. Boo-hoo. Okay, so there seems to be a little bit of a glitchy this morning. Maybe, I'm not sure what that is. I'm looking outside as if, good morning, Denise. Good morning. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so for those of you that may be joining me for the first time, good evening, Michelle. Good evening. Sunday evening for you, isn't it? Nice to see you too. Thank you for joining. So for those of you who haven't been on a live at 5:55 before, there's quite a few of you. My name is Michelle House, and this is Rich Living, and my business is all about living a rich life from the inside out. And we talk a lot about your money and your life and how to get harmony with those two things so that our lives are filled with riches, you know, financial riches, but also riches here in our hearts as well, so that we can have wonderful, joyful, adventurous and loving lives. Hey, that's what I'm up for. Oh, wow. Qatar, good morning. Good morning, Sonia. I can see you too. Good morning, Melly. Belinda's on the iPad now and it's working. Good morning. Awesome. All right, so let's get stuck into it. Last week we were talking about the direct payments coming out of your bank account and not things disappearing and not having any control. So the automatic payments, and I suggested that you go through and do a bit of a tidy up and see what it is that's going out as an automatic payment now that you actually don't really need anymore. Something that, you know, sometimes it's Foxtel TV, cable TV, sometimes it's gym memberships, which is what I wanted to talk to you specifically about today. Good morning, Lisa. So having a look at what's coming out of your account. So today's one's a little bit more practical, but there's going to be some mindset stuff in there as well. So stay with me. With your something like a gym membership, it's automatically coming out of your bank account. Usually it's every fortnight these days. The reason I'm talking about it is people actually ask me to do a live, particularly on gym memberships. And I think that's because we all know that our health is important, and it's actually one of the most heaviest advertised industries. We are always seeing advertisements about eating well, companies, I don't know if I'm allowed to say companies anymore. Let's get healthy. So you go and sign up for the gym. Now, what I like about a membership is that extra bit of accountability for me. So it's something that works really well for me. I know for other people that maybe not so much. So one of the best things that I did before I started going into the cycles of gym membership was actually connecting with what's my true intention here. I can see all this advertising. I know that I should have a healthy body. I know that I shouldn't drink all that wine. I know I shouldn't be eating those Tim Tams. I know I should be doing 30 minutes of exercise every day, yet I still am not going to the gym. To me, that is a little light bulb going, okay, I don't think you're clear and firm about what your actual intention is. Your intention isn't to go to the gym. Your intention is about a feeling, remember? We've talked about that before. So the action is go to the gym, but the intention is I desire to have a healthy life. And then all the action comes from that. So I would recommend and invite you to sit down and have a look at, okay, is it all of this advertising and media that's making me want to go to the gym? Is it my husband telling me that I need to go to the gym? Is it me? Do I want to go to the gym? Is it something that I am deeply emotionally connected to my health and fitness? I know for me, everything changed for me last year when I did my knee. I've always exercised, but I've never been consistent. So I've never, I don't know. I've never been consistent. I'm not a triathlete like my sister. I'm just not. I'm not a sports person like my husband. That's not me. So when I did my knee, I realized that I'm 44 and my recovery was actually really quite slow. And that's when I thought to myself, okay, I want to have a fit, healthy, and strong body for much longer, so that I can be of service to humanity. My intentions always come back to being of service to humanity. I can't be of service to people if my knee plays up all the time and I can't stand up here in front of a live 55. So for me, the intention then is about serving humanity. Okay, so serving humanity, what are the required action steps that I need to take in relation to having a healthy, fit, and strong body? Okay, going to the gym, going swimming, might be going in a marathon, whatever that is, and then the action follows. So maybe instead of looking at your gym membership and the money coming out of your account and going, oh God, I still haven't joined the gym, I still haven't been to the gym, or I said I was going to go 3 times a week and I've only gone once, all of that, you don't want to be having that kind of mindset around your money, for starters, or around your health. So get really clear about what your intention is for you, and that it is your intention, it's not everybody else's. All right, so the other thing is, before you go and buy a gym membership, if you haven't bought one, awesome, go and do your fitness or your whatever the activity is that you would do at the gym. Start doing it now before you buy the membership, right? So if your intention to go to the gym is to do 3 half-an-hour walks and 1 Zumba class every week, first, spend 1 month going for a walk 3 days around the block and create the habit. Start to create the habit without spending the money. Start to create the habit. Join a Zumba class once a week. Do that before you sign up for the membership and outlay all the fees. That also is that's also showing you, I guess, showing your other side of your duality that you're serious about this and you're really serious about your health. Does that make sense to everybody? Justine, I just cancelled my gym membership. I wasn't using it. Yeah, and you know, if you are connected to health and having a healthy body and fitness, you can do exactly what I just said. Start doing 3 days a week, the walking around the block. And then once you've done that for a month, you might go, okay, I'd like a different environment now. I've done it for 30 days. I've done this for a month. I'm now going to join the gym because I know that I like the exercise. The exercise is making me feel great. All of the wonderful, wonderful feelings. Oh, awesome, Caroline. Caroline's incorporated walking to work back twice a week, so there's no expense. That's great. That's awesome. So for me, it's getting really clear about what your intention is. And if your intention is to exercise and have a healthy body, it doesn't have to be a gym membership like Caroline's saying. Rebecca Ford, Wynnum Forshaw, there's a free fit club on Tuesdays and Friday mornings. See, look at all this magic that's happening here. Look at all that. That's fantastic. Bailey, instead of joining a gym, I got a dog. Best friend and excuse to exercise all in one. Yeah, totally. Yeah, awesome. So I do have a gym membership because I love the accountability and I love the variety. So for me, and I guess it depends what you're looking for too. At the moment, it's not just about cardio for me. It's strength and making my knee nice and strong and getting some really good strength and movement in my joint with that knee. So that's why I joined a gym and I'm really loving it at the moment. I go with my daughter, my 13-year-old daughter. We go, it's our thing. We go nearly 5 times a week, which is the most I've ever done in my life. So I actually like the accountability of it. Plus, get a bit smarter. There are lots of PTs that work from parks. Yes, and get a bit smarter. There are lots of PTs that do smaller groups. So grab a group of 2 or 3 girlfriends and do a PT. Awesome. Yeah, great, babe. Michelle, found a really great fitness instructor and have stuck to exercising for over a year now. 2 classes a week, one of which is yoga. Just opened up 3 classes. The instructor offers a monthly pass. Awesome, awesome. So yes, so what I'm highlighting here is what we were talking about last week. If you're looking at your statements and you're going with guilt, I have not been to the gym, stop your membership, because you also need to stop that energy and that feeling onto your statement of guilt. Doesn't matter that it's about health, you're still feeling guilty about money. So if you need to, put a pause on your membership and go and take it, some of those tips. So my tips were, get really clear about your intention, schedule it, put it in your diary, put it in your phone, make it happen. The only thing, I don't know about you, the only things that get done in my life are the ones that are in my diary. Other than that, it just goes on a list and the list just keeps getting bigger. So definitely schedule in your fitness and make it a priority. If you don't have your health, you don't have any wealth either. So you need to be looking after yourself. Yeah, and great to have a buddy for accountability. I think we're going to have to do a bit of a high vibes. Woo! 30 people are watching live this morning. That's the most we've ever had. I think we were at 22 for the most, so we've got 30. That is so cool. I love that you guys are all coming on, and I love that you guys are coming back and watching every week. It's so cool. If you're in the Rich Living Room, if you're not in the Rich Living Room, actually, you need to be downloading the playbook, and that'll get you an invite into there. We had the most awesome thread on Friday, all about appreciation, and I commented on there about what I was appreciative for this week, and the thread just kept going. It was so beautiful to watch everybody in that space of gratitude and appreciation, because it lifted the energy of the group. I know it's a Facebook group and it's a computer screen, but you can feel that energy lifting, and you know, that's high vibing all over the place. I love it. Heaps of comments. Georgina, love the gym, though I have to cancel my membership and PT as I need to relocate funds. That just disappeared. Let me see where that goes. To get my eldest to play rugby. Okay, well, priorities. You can still get up and walk around the block, and you can still, you know, there's heaps of stuff on YouTube. I know that I was actually doing a yoga class for post-knee operation after my operation, and it was a YouTube video. So there's heaps of stuff that you can do without signing up to something like to the gym membership that you feel guilty about. I needed this scheduled. I often get annoyed. I donate money to the gym. Yes. Okay, Beck, stopped donation direct debits. Initially felt guilty about stopping that, but still cancelled it, donated it for 7 years. And you know, that's another interesting thing. We donate because we are giving human creatures. We can donate in other ways. It doesn't always have to be time. And you know, that saying really has only started to make sense to me as I've gotten older. Charity begins at home. You know, charity begins with your neighbours and the people that are around you. You don't have to be, you know, forking out money to all of these massive organisations all of the time. I'm not saying don't do it, because some of them are really good and we're really needed in our world. However, just start to work out where that, and energetically, where that money is good for you to go. I know for our family, we have two that we donate to for a household every year. One is the Surf Lifesavers, because we are always at the beach and very grateful that we are taken care of at the beach. And the second one is either the Salvation Army or Lifeline. I alternate that every year. And from my business point of view, all of so you guys will start hearing about this soon. When the Money School opens, $50 from each one of those goes to an organisation called Rise Up, which support women from domestic violence situations. So it's also getting yourself to that position where you can free up your funding to help others. You do have to help yourself first. Make sure you are taking care of yourself and your family first before you give to others. Although, and you can, before you give financially, you can give in time, right? You can always give in time. Okay. Kate, having a dog to exercise every day is great accountability. Yes, when they're wagging their tail at you. I say to Jazzy, and she knows she's going to go for a walk. Well, you deserve 30 and lots more. Great way to start my morning. Thanks, Robin, for sharing that. Awesome. High vibes, high vibes, high vibes. Pilates is good for core strength. I love yoga too. I've got to go to the gym now. This is what I do. So I do these 555s while Sophie and Jonathan are at the pool doing their laps, and then Sophie and I go to the gym. Gave up the gym due to no time. Okay, Lynette, no time. We all have time. It's how we prioritize our time and what's important to us. It's what's challenging is getting yourself back up to the top of the list. I find that as a parent and having had 3 children, that I kind of went down to the bottom of the list, and I was taking care of the babies, then I was taking care of Jonathan because he was providing the income for the household, and then if I could fit in any time, I would put me next. But flipping that all around and putting me first actually has everything run more efficiently because I'm happier. I have myself first. I'm happier. I'm healthier. I have a better mindset, and that flow-on effect affects the rest of the family. So have a look at around the time. And you know, sometimes it's getting up half an hour earlier. I know a lot of you actually said, I don't think I'll ever make a live 55. I can't get up that early. It's too early. And I'm looking at you in the thread going, see, look at you. You can. If you want to, if whatever you want to do, you can. You can. It's how much you want it that you will find the time for it, Lynette. Sharon, finding out where yoga is. Free pop-up yoga. Look at all this amazing, amazing stuff happening here. Lisa, 8-year-old, keeps me on the go. If we don't look after ourselves, we can't look after others. So true. Yes, as a parent of 3 and hubby, I searched them on the list. That's changing this year. Yeah, but I reckon probably 3 years ago, it actually took a little bit because I was a bit attached to putting everybody first. And your identity is kind of tied up in that as well. So, yeah, definitely look at how you can get yourself first. A time budget. Oh, my God, we're at 35 viewers. What's happening? The other thing is to do a time budget. So look at what you're doing with your time. When you get up in the morning, are you spending 15 minutes scrolling through Facebook before you get out of bed? Well, stop. Go on for a 15-minute walk. You need to just fine-tune what your priorities. I mean, your priority isn't scrolling through Facebook. I know it's not. Your priority is coming to the live 5:55, but it's not scrolling through Facebook aimlessly. So start to think about what's your intentions. What do you desire in your life? I know for me, I'm halfway through my life. I'm 45. Got another 45 years to go, and I really want to be much stronger. I want to be taller, but that's not happening. I definitely want to be stronger. I definitely want to have good cardio and good fitness as I go into my older years, because I want to be able to keep providing. Now that I've found what I can do for humanity, I want to be able to keep doing that. So definitely do a time budget. Instead of looking at money, look at time. So set your alarm on your phone. This is a really good way to do it. Set your alarm on your phone, and every hour go back and look at what you did for that hour. Even in some cases, you might have to go back for half an hour, and you'll see how much time you are wasting. And I'm not saying don't rest. Rest is very, very important and very vital to living. Put that in the schedule though. I'm talking about things like, I know for me, wind down time is sometimes Netflix. One episode of Netflix, Michelle, not a whole season. A whole season kind of goes into procrastinating. So getting an awareness of who you are and why you were doing it, that's really, really important. This is a really good one this morning. I actually was thinking that's going to be gym memberships. We're done in 5 minutes. I can't even, oh my God, we're 18 minutes. All right, time budget, cool. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Robin, me too. I want to be taller. Have you seen the photo? I have seen the photo of your giants. How did you do that? Morning, us mums do have to look after ourselves first. And that's really hard when you have your babies and they're so dependent on you to kind of phase yourself out of that. But it's possible. I did it. It's totally possible. And, you know, my children aren't neglected or anything, by the way. If anything, it actually helps them put themselves first. Not from a selfish point of view, not from a selfish point of view, from a self-care point of view. Different. Okay. Ashley Bynes has a free app with, I know that name, and Facebook support page, Kirsty. I know Ashley Bynes. Why do I know that name? It has an at-home gym. Awesome. Fantastic. Who does one episode on Netflix? I don't know. That is not possible. On 27th of December, I stopped eating sugar. Oh, the Quit Sugar program. Wow. 5 kilos since the 27th of December. That's awesome. Very good, Justine. Awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Wow, guys. High vibing for a Monday. How's that? Happy mum, happy kids. happy wife, happy life, all that stuff. All right, love you loads. Hang on. Love you loads. I'll see you tomorrow for 5:55. If you're not in the living room, click on that link that Robin posted up here, grab a playbook, and jump over into the living room where all of the action is happening. Okay, bye for now. See you tomorrow.